What's up guys, Misha here from Beyond the Huddle and welcome to another video. And I know Ralph is usually the one that goes over the Bitcoin and the altcoin forecast, but he's not available at the moment. So I'm going to be taking over the duty for these videos this week. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Bitcoin forecast. We're going to be taking a look at the smart money positioning. We'll look at the COT and then we'll go over into the charts. We're going to be taking a look at a couple levels that we've been watching, and more importantly, what our bias is going to be for the upcoming month of September. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump into it. So first things first, we're taking a look at the commitment of traders report, and we're going to see what has this smart money been doing in the past week or so. And as we can see here, they've added 23 longs and then they've left their shorts unchanged. So right now, the smart money holds 695 long positions and 311 short positions. Now, what does that mean? That means that we are currently net long, but although we are net long, they are still holding a very high amount of short positions. And you guys will see why I'm saying this in a couple seconds once we get into the price chart. So that is what we're seeing on the COT, and you guys can see right here, we noticed that the long appetite was increasing while the short stayed unchanged. So we need to be mindful of the monthly SMPDT as we will close the month and levels of importance will change. So more on Monday's Bitcoin weekly forecast, which did not happen yesterday, and that is why I'm doing it today. So let's go ahead and take a look at the price chart. So right here, let me pull the indicators. And this is the net position. As we can see, the net position is obviously bullish and it is above average. We can see that the longs are also above average and then the shorts are below average. But notice that although the shorts are below average, notice how high they are compared to when we had the massive rallies on Bitcoin. See how low these shorts were? They were near zero. Same thing here. When we had a major rally around here, shorts were very, very low. Now we have shorts way higher than they were at these specific times. So it's going to be interesting to see how price reacts to the premium right here. As you guys can see, we are at a premium. So if I pull my fibs right here, you guys will notice that we are at a premium and we're seeing shorts very, very high at that premium. So will be interesting to see kind of how price reacts to that. So with that said, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the lower time frame and see exactly what's going on. So we mentioned how longs had been increasing and shorts stayed the same. This all happened within this range. So we don't know yet what the smart money has been doing within this price action right here, but we know that they have been buying this range right here. So let's go down into a 4-hour time frame so you guys can see it better. Right here, from this low to this high, they have been buying. And right here, we don't know yet what they've been doing. So you guys can see I have two levels here. I have a red level here, which is my short-term resistance, and I have a green level here, which is my short-term support. As you guys can see, we have been bouncing off of the short-term resistance. We tried to bounce off of the short-term support, but we failed to go higher, and now we are breaking below it. So what is actually going on within this price chart? Well, right here we had this price leg where we know the smart money had been buying. So what would we be doing? Well, we're going to pull our fibs from swing low to swing high. And what does that give us? That gives us a discount, which is down here. And we can see that price has actually hit this discount and has bounced off of it. But after bouncing off of this discount, remember, our swing high was here and price was not able to break that premium because now we had a premium from this high, right? This high right here down to this low. We then have this premium right here, which price is bounced off of. So automatically that tells us that price is unwilling to go higher, and you guys can see this is the resistance and price started to drop down. Now as it was dropping down, if you guys are familiar with premiums and discounts, we have seen kind of a stair-step downtrend right here on Bitcoin. We had swing high, swing low, premium, sell, swing high, swing low, premium, sell, swing high, swing low, premium, sell. So right now that we're breaking below the short-term support right here, that turns us short-term bearish. Now we have to keep in mind that we are above the quarterly open, we're above the monthly open, and the COT tells us that the smart money is net long, but as we mentioned before, they have too many shorts for our liking, and also we have used our short-term resistance. We have not been able to break above that, and now we're breaking short-term support. So now that has to turn us into short-term bearish. Now, as we're short-term bearish, what are the different levels that we could be looking at for price to come back into? Well, one of them is going to be this area right here, and that area, which is our discount from this swing low up to this swing high. We hit it already, but we could come down and go deeper into it, especially if I move this right here. You guys will notice that we have a daily demand right here. So we can mark out the open of this daily demand right here. That could be an area that we could expect price to come down into before potentially bouncing if we're going to be going higher. But again, we have to see what the smart money has been doing within this area, because what could be going on is that smart money could right now be distributing their long positions. They have not changed their shorts, but imagine if right now what they're doing is they're closing their long positions, then we're going to see a massive retracement in this market if that's exactly what's happening with the smart money. But if they've been adding longs, then we should expect this level to potentially hold and then see us go higher. So we're going to be taking things step by step, level by level. So if this specific level were to give way, this discount gives way, what are we looking at as our next area of support? Well, we have a bigger discount from this swing low up to the high right here, and we have this discount right here. Boom. Now, what are the type of confluence that we have with this discount? Well, we have the monthly open right here, and we also have this daily demand right there, which I'll mark out the top wick on this one right here, and they line up perfectly with the discount. So if we were to give way, if this discount and this daily demand were to give way, we would be targeting this area right here. Now, does that mean price cannot stop somewhere in between? Absolutely, it could, but that would be the area that we would be targeting. We would be anticipating for price to reach for these levels if we break down here. So that's kind of what I'm looking at on Bitcoin right now, guys. As long as we stay below this level right here, I would have to be short-term bearish. I know the alts have been going crazy yesterday and today, but Bitcoin is not. Bitcoin is definitely not looking bullish at the moment. One thing we have to look at, so let's get rid of all these drawings on the chart, and let's look at the monthly candle, right? So right now, today is the 31st of August. This is the last day of the month. So there's very high likelihood that this month is going to close bullish. So if this month closes bullish, then we have a brand new S&P/DT starting tomorrow. So what could we expect with that? Well, if we're going to assume that because we're above the quarterly open, we're above the yearly open, and the smart money is net long, and we're assuming that they're not distributing those long positions at the moment, then we would expect prices to go higher again in September. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there, especially on Twitter and on social media, that are saying that September is usually a bearish month for Bitcoin. They are absolutely right about that. So could this be a retracement that we get in September where we get a phase 3 buy right here? Price goes from swing low, swing high, comes down into some type of discount. Absolutely, that's something that could happen. And if we see that the smart money was actually distributing long positions up here, that's definitely something that we could see happen. But if we think that September is going to be a bullish month, what we could see is we could see price open, come down, maybe retest the opening price of August as we were looking at it earlier with this level right here, maybe come down, test the opening price of the previous month, which is August, and then go do a move higher. Or what we could see is if we're going to see a bearish September, it'll either open and then straight up collapse, or what also could be likely, we could see opening price go up, hit our resistance again, and then slam back down. Now, as far as what I expect to happen is we're already below the weekly open. So let's think about that. We're below the weekly open. We are above the monthly open, but again, that's just the month of August. September is about to give us a new monthly open, but we're definitely below the weekly open. So I'm definitely more on the side of a move down first and then see a rally, then move up and then see a move down. So again, this weekly open is going to be key, because if we are able to go back above that weekly open, that means that we would have gone back above my short-term support level, and it would be going ahead and challenging the short-term resistance level. And once that breaks, then that means that we're expecting prices to go higher. But until these levels break, then we have to focus more so on the downside, especially when the shorts are this high on Bitcoin. So I think that's pretty much it, guys, for Bitcoin. Again, we are short-term bearish and longer-term bullish. As long as the COT position stays net long, we are going to be long-term bullish. But based on our levels, our short-term levels, we have to be short-term bearish right now. And we're going to be watching on Friday to see what exactly has been happening within this area of price action right here, kind of this consolidation right here. Is it going to break lower, or are we going to bounce off of this level? That is something that we're going to have to keep an eye on within the next couple of days. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys got some value from this video. If you did, make sure to give the video a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and press the notification bell so that you can get notified every time we drop a new video. And as I said earlier, tomorrow I'm going to be making the altcoin forecast. And like I was saying, altcoins have been going crazy the past 2 days or so, while Bitcoin is not doing anything, which kind of gives me the idea that we're probably going to see a drop on Bitcoin, because usually when you see altcoins going crazy and then Bitcoin doesn't really go anywhere or is dropping, it's usually a sign that some type of retracement is coming. So we'll see what happens with that, guys. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I will see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.